Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj. There is no Mick. There is no Sittle. There is no Hiren. There is no usual people that we have on the roster. But this has and always will be an experiment. So for this week's episode, I'm going solo. Yeah, it's very weird, but I'm not going completely solo. I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to reflect on 113 episodes of Bruvcast. I've gone in and picked ones that I still listen to and still make me laugh. I hope they make you laugh as well. And we're going to start off with episode 18, You Know Your Desi When. And here, Mick and I are talking about all of the weird and wonderful things that we can remember growing up being Desi. My dad used to love carrier bags. He would go to like Sainsbury's, and you know back in the day everything was plastic, right? So he would, for every one bag he opens, he'd take another 3 bags and put it inside. And I'm like, what are you doing with all these bags? Why? Why do you need these bags? And then when you come home, bruv, yeah, everything is in a fucking kotri, bruv. Everything. Everything, bruv, yeah? And sometimes there's something that is in like 16 layers of kotri. And I don't understand why, bruv. And then in the loft, it takes that to another level, right? So everything is in black bags, right? But it's like layers of black bags. So you don't know what is in those things. And you're literally, if you're looking for something, you're literally like unpacking that, going through it. My mum once said, right, because she got so pissed off with this obsession that dad has. She's like, if you can't find me, I'll be in one of these fucking kotris.
That's so deep, bro. Was it that frustrating, yeah? I mean, do you think he saw the, 20, 30 years later that they're going to charge for these things, so he's like stockpiling bags?
I don't know what it was, but he just loved bags. And he also, this was another thing in my house. Staple, right? Gaffer tape. Gaffer tape for everything. All right? Like growing up, we weren't... we had a jewelry shop, but it wasn't doing well, bro, yeah? So it was one of those standard ones where if something breaks, you don't throw it away. You tape that shit up, and you stick it together. Even if it works like 30% as good as it used to work, and it still works, it's cash. Right? So an example of that, our Hoover was covered with so much black tape that you couldn't even see what brand it was, bruv. And all the whole pipe was covered in black tape. It was like mummified in black tape.
Fucking hell. But
and it was just like,
gone.
And then Dad would fucking put black tape on the carpet.
But we had that.
On our stairs, we had, where there's bits of it where it runs down more, right, than other bits. So there he would put black tape because obviously there's no, instead of replacing the carpet, enough our. Let's just, no one will notice. No one will notice a piece of black tape. It will just be inconspicuous. Let's put it there.
But you know what?
Oh, the window's got a crack in it.
So we, you know what though? That's the thing. Back in the day, yeah, right? It's like you have to get your money's worth out of things, right? It was never a case of you never go buy new stuff. And if something breaks, like our mentality is now is like, oh, that's got a scratch on it. Take it back.
Yeah. Get rid of it. I don't want it anymore.
I don't want it anymore. It's done. Finished. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, yeah. There was times I remember. So we had a car, old school car, and it was battered. It was being held up with duct tape. The bumpers had matching red duct tape. Yeah. The door.
Oh yeah, there was red duct tape.
The red duct tape. No indicators didn't work. Lights didn't work. Yeah. You couldn't get out of the driver's side door. You have to go across.
I remember that.
Yeah, there was a stage where Monday I had to climb out the bloody window because the passenger side door stopped working. And I remember, like, I was like, you know what? Because that's what you've seen and what you've grown up with, right? You just get on with it, innit? That's how it is.
Yeah, that's
because
how it is.
you don't know any better, right? So it's just like, yeah. And now I look back and I'm thinking, I actually climbed out. I remember being stopped by police, right? Just random checking, yeah, bro. And then she was like, "Do you want to jump out?" And I was like, "Yeah." I have to get out that side. She goes, so I was like, "I need to get out that side." She's like, "Oh, okay, cool." I swear, yeah, I had to be let out by the person who was in the passenger seat. Had to get out and let me out, bro. She was just watching me. She was just what?
When you would Sittle,
I was with Sittle. Sittle had to get out. I was like, "Sittle, let me out, man." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Look, you're gonna have to get out," and I had to climb over.
How did you get in? How did you? Oh, you picked him up, so he didn't know.
Exactly. Yeah, but.
But no, the police officer didn't say that this car is not roadworthy.
You know what?
She was like, "Oh yeah, on your way."
It's weird. I was just like, She was like, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "We're just we were on our way to your house, bro."
From the pub.
Yeah, no, we were on our way. It's broad daylight. We were on our way to your house, and I remember we got stopped off at a notorious place where you get stopped, right? Yeah, and I think in the end she was like, they were dealing with a few other cars. So then she was like, okay, checked everything. She goes, "All right, you're free to go." And then they didn't notice anything wasn't working, to be fair. Obviously, they weren't good at their job. But yeah, I mean, you know what? It's just about anything that you need to, I don't know, prolong the life of, yeah? There is a way, man. Duct tape, innit? Gaffer tape, duct tape, sellotape, any kind of tape, man.
All of it. I mean, that's basically what I remember. For sure, like the amount of tape that was on things was just like standard.
Or you know what?
Go on.
If it got too complicated, it just wouldn't. You just go without. So let's put it this way, right? So these days, back in the day, I remember we had a shower, right?
Oh, my shower was covered in tape as well, bro. My shower was covered in tape. Covered, bro.
So bro, the shower.
You know what? That shower. You know what? When you would use it, yeah. It would not come out the head, bro. It would come out of everywhere.
Else.
Like, all the joints would be covered in pani, right, yeah? And you're literally holding it with two hands and then, like, doing the arti of yourself to shower, bro.
What? So the shower head's over you, literally, yeah, but you're, like, holding it like this.
You're holding it. So that it doesn't. So there's some pressure that's coming, so that you can actually clean yourself.
Oh my god! Do you know what though? That's the thing.
And that was like, I don't know. I think you could buy those things from Homebase. You could buy
a pipe. You could buy the pipe or the washer.
It's a pipe.
It's the washer or the pipe. Yeah, that's all you need, and you need to change it. But you know what? Our parents make it seem so complicated. Either they're too conjuiced to like buy it, yeah, or it's too complicated. I think it's the the latter than the former, bro. Yeah.
It's probably both.
Yeah.
It's probably both.
Bro. And then, do you know what? You know when... Standard. We've got to call someone. And then it's either that or when you first had your shower, there was a mount for it, right? There was a mount.
Those were the glory days, but that didn't last, bruv. Let me tell you straight, yeah? For the best part of, like, I don't know, up until I was a teenager... I thought when you have a shower, that's how you shower, bruv. You hold it. And you fucking all over you, bruv, yeah? I didn't know this. I didn't know you could mount this shit. I was like, what? I don't know.
So there you have it. We're talking about showers, and it is true. I was very shocked when I realised that you can actually mount showers, and that's how you're meant to take a shower. So up next, we are going into episode number 67 when Desis have guests. This one is a fan favorite. We've had so many people writing in to us about this one. I'm not going to play the whole episode, but I'm going to sprinkle in when Mick is talking about when his parents would have guests who would basically take over his room.
I used to hate it when someone used to knock on my parents' door, uninvited, even for the evening, because it's like, in your mind, yeah, you come home from work and, you just want to chill downstairs. As soon as someone else knocks, you say hello and that, but I used to go to my room because you're just trying to, do you understand what I mean? But you're trying to, I don't know, man, relax, but you may want to chill with your parents downstairs and relax, but then you can't have those conversations after because it is what it is. And do you know
your home is your safe place, man.
Exactly. And I think as I got older, it's like there's like no privacy left.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows everything at the end of the day, right? And then I was like, do you know what? I remember I used to say to my parents, I was like, but then everyone used to have this open door. I don't know, a lot of people I know had this open door policy. I mean, you remember you used to say, you used to come over to my house and you thought it was MTV Cribs.
Yeah, bro, every time I never came to your house and there wasn't some random kako just jamming around, bro. And it wouldn't just be the random kako. He'd be staying there.
Yeah, yeah. He'd be staying there. He's set up digs, bro. Yeah, in my room.
MTV Cribs. You know how in MTV Cribs, any room you open, there's always this man just chilling, bro. Just like catching.
Bro, it got bad, man. Like I remember, I used to come back. Yeah, and I'm digressing away from the story. We'll come back to it, but. I came back from uni once, yeah, and I opened my room door, yeah, and there's next man's stuff in my room. Yeah, I'm like, who's this stuff is this? And then one time, yeah, check this. Obviously, my bar's brother, yeah, used to come over, yeah. And the first thing he used to do when he come over, he obviously goes upstairs, goes to the loo. Bro, the man does not even go to the loo in my in the main family bathroom as you should, yeah. But mind you, there's a toilet downstairs, yeah. He'll go upstairs to the family bathroom, yeah.
Why?
Fine. I don't know. And
maybe it was the number two, innit? Number two.
So I don't know, man. Doesn't matter, man. If it's number one, number two, man. If you're a guest, yeah, you use the cloakroom toilet, bro. Yeah, standard. If that is just etiquette, yeah.
Yeah,
bro. And then one time Bro, I knew he was upstairs, but I was coming up the stairs. It's dark, yeah? There's no light switched on. I'm thinking, obviously he must be in the toilet, bro. As I'm about to approach my room, this guy comes out of my parents' room, yeah? What the fuck? And then he goes, and all I can smell is my dad's aftershave. He's like, "Thoda fresh take you." Yeah, I'm like, fucking hell, bro. Bro, why did you go, bro?
Well, he's using it like a hotel, bro. He's using it like a hotel.
Spraying my dad's Aramis.
Oh, God, bro.
Yeah. I went in the bedroom trying to take inventory, yeah, to make sure everything is still there. Yeah. Bro. And there's this one time he stayed in my room, yeah? And I had to vacate my room. Bro, this is when I was in college. And I opened I was like, I need to take some shit from here. And the thing is, he was already in my room. Okay. I took my clothes for the next day, and at the bottom of my cupboard, I had all my trainers lined up, yeah? And there was this fresh pair of TNs, yeah, that my mum bought, these silver ones. He goes, Yatin, boot kewa bo find you.
Bro, that's it. Target locked.
Yeah, Yatin, bro, Yatin. I was like, mummy liar. Yatin, I got America. Kilana. I was like, I don't know, $100, yeah? They both find you. Abato me koi divas natijo ya. Yeah, bro. You know I did, bro. Yeah, I wasn't even planning to wear them next day, bro. Man took them out as well with him. Yeah, it's with me. Yeah, I was like, this guy cannot be trusted, bro. This habit this man has, yeah, does not fall far. Yeah, it's inherited. Yeah, by
his sons.
His sons. Because bro, you were there as well. When we went to India for Nikhil's wedding. Yeah. You know when I remember when I was just chilling there, yeah, I don't know where you were, but I was on the swing in the compound, yeah. This guy's son turns up and he sees my Converse there. And he's like, he
turned up with a black bag.
Yeah, guys, size. Which, bro? There's.
Why would you ask the size, bro?
Yeah, why would you ask the size? And then Nikhil was like, "Tamara bogam ya. Ito tama mukhi jo thekane." The pairing Imagine this, yeah? Man turns up in flip flops and he leaves in your shoes, bro. Came in a white bed, left in the black one.
So, one thing probably listeners don't know is I am asthmatic, and there's probably some episodes where you can tell I'm wheezing because I have basically got no breath left. That was definitely an episode, and it got to a point where before the episode, I would have to take a couple of puffs of my inhaler before the episode, and I still do that to this day because I know that I'm going to go into it having one of these fits of laughter. Anyway, Mick masterfully finished that episode snippet off with a throwback to J Hus track. So yeah, I can't imagine someone rocking up in flip flops and leaving in your shoes, but it's happened. It happened to our friend Mick. All right, so the final one of the hat trick of episodes that we have today is I don't know why I did it in this order. It doesn't make any sense. But okay, we're gonna go to 47. This is episode When Bars Have Beef. This was actually an episode which it was an archive episode that we recorded, and there was other parts of it that we didn't really want to put out there, and we weren't able to record one week. So I went in and edited this section out, and it ended up being an episode that really, really resonated with listeners, and we got a lot of feedback and so many messages about it. So again, classic stories here from growing up, and Mick talking about home bar versus away bar. If you haven't heard this episode, please check it out. And this is basically like a nice little trailer. I think I put most of the episode in here because it was a short episode, so maybe you get the best bits.
I remember there was times where, you know, when both bars were together. So my mum's mum and my dad's mum. And you, in your world as a kid, you think all the elders just get along, innit? There's no childish behaviour.
There's no beef.
There's no beef. There's no east side, west side shit going on here, yeah? There's only that beef when you're a kid, innit? With other kids.
There's no Tupac and Biggie, bro.
Yeah.
There's no bar behaving like Jigga Man. There's no bar behaving like Nas.
There's none of that, yeah? There's no crossfires, yeah? You just think there's no...
There's no 50 Cent and Ja Rule, bro.
Bro, that's exactly... That's it. And then, you know what I remember when I used to walk through the door, if my bars are together at my house, my dad's mum, obviously, she'd play hierarchy and advantage, innit? Home advantage, innit? Yeah? She'd be like, home advantage. Yeah, it's a away game, innit? For the other man, innit? Away. She don't know about the territories, how things are done. But bro, you walk through the door in my bar, yeah, home bar, yeah, we'll be like, wait, and coach it. I was like, no. You're a teenager, bro, yeah, where you're like, nah, I don't want anyone disturbing me. You're focused on what you need to do, whatever it is, play FIFA, whatever, and you just don't want anyone hassling you, innit? Yeah, bro. And you rebuff those advances of anyone trying to make you food, yeah, especially your home bar, yeah. And then what you've done there, though, yeah, is you've taken your home bar's abru away, bro, because it's like in front of the other one, isn't it? Because she's like, away bar's like, you don't want none of your shit. But then home bar's got to salvage it and be like, nah, wo bahay maro kaano, but aje kadach bhook nahi lagi hoye, bro. Any excuse coming out, yeah, bro. And I used to be like, why? Because you hear the justification as you're leaving the room, and you're like, what's going on here, man? Why is she gonna say that? I just don't want it. Yeah. But it's that shit happens, man. You know.
I thought you were gonna say that there's home bar and there's away bar, and they also have away goals applying it.
Oh yeah. That was our own goal. You know what happened there? Yeah, that was our own goal. The thing is, though, there was never an away leg from my home bar, man. I can't remember any away legs.
Really? It was all home games?
Yeah, I can't remember. It was all home games, man. It was all home games. That draw always favoured her.
But you could tell. Go on, what you say?
No, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell until.
But you couldn't tell that there was friction there.
Oh, I could tell after, as I was growing older, there's a bit of friction here. You know, there was a bit. Yeah. Sometimes, home bar used to try to be cash in it, but the away bar used to be like not having any. You know when you're trying to befriend someone, but someone that. Imagine this, yeah.
Vai innit?
Yeah, you're trying to befriend someone, but you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
So, and then it gets a bit tetchy, innit? Yeah, and then you get shunned. When someone shuns you, you're like, okay, you're gonna play that game, yeah? I'm gonna take my home court advantage. Then I'm gonna play that, yeah. I got my own room. Where you sleeping? Yeah, it turns out all this shit. Yeah, and then do you know what the thing is? And I don't know, man. It's just I wonder how my parents dealt with it. You know how even other parents, how they deal with it when mother-in-laws don't get along, or there's a bit of tension. Even if they do get along, there's a bit of tension.
I think there's always going to be tension, bro. Sometimes it's like very buried beneath the surface, or sometimes it's just there, and it's home and away games, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a fucking sick analogy, man.
Yeah, that's a very diplomatic answer as well, bro. Yeah, it's like you're well rehearsed.
Bro.
It's like you got the dictionary out, and just.
I've got a list of any controversial topics. This is how you respond. Neutral party, bro. I have to be Switzerland.
The way you brush past that as well. You said your little blurb as if you're a news anchor person, yeah? Literally reading the what do you call it? What's that, teleprompter?
Bruv, do you know what I am? Yeah? There's no home and away, bruv. Yeah, we're all playing at Wembley.
A neutral ground. Yeah, man, that was it, man.
Is this the bar that used to say when she used to phone you or phone the house? She'd be like, "Che, Desi got it." Is this the same bar, bro?
Yeah, bro. That was the way bar. My bar, that bar. That, do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Like, she was very sure of herself. Does that make sense? To say that, like, she didn't know herself, bro. But she calling. No, my bar. I think my home bar was like younger. As well. Oh, that's the ironic part. Bro. Imagine, and the thing is, think about it. The bar you live with,
you're closer to, isn't it?
You're gonna be closer to naturally, yeah. So it's gonna hit.
Yeah,
it's gonna hit. Like, why'd you say that for? But you can't because that's your bar as well. You can't say anything. So you got to put it this way. I'm gonna give you another football analogy right here. Yeah, home bar is like Arsene Wenger, bro. That's your club manager, yeah. For you, yeah, bro. Your away bar is like Gareth Southgate, bro. Imagine Gareth Southgate talking shit about Arsene
Wenger. It's true. It would happen. It would happen though.
Manager.
It would happen. Of course, it would happen. They'd be
and it hits home. And you spend more time with this guy, with this manager, yeah?
You get that call up. You still want to get your call ups.
And the thing is, you're going to risk something, yeah? Because if you don't back it for the home, for home bar, yeah? Or you don't, then food's off the table, bro.
It's done.
Everything.
It's done, bro.
Shark rotli, banana with ghee and sugar, bro. It's all gone. Pasta, pizza, it's all finished. Yeah.
That's jokes.
And the thing is, though, her Baba I lived with her. She was never. She would like insert the hits slyly, bro.
Oh, okay. So she was a stealthy. She was very sweet, bro.
Yeah, Marubadu kam kare. That's basically saying he does everything for me, don't do shit for you. That's what it does.
Yeah. It's true. It's true, bro. You know what it is, yeah. That Indians, I think. I'm generalizing, but I think, in my experience, Indians have a talent for those kind of comments and it's also you have to be smart to say it. But you also have to be fucking smart to interpret it, bruv, yeah? Because if I'm sitting there, I'll be like, oh, that's just a standard statement, bruv, yeah? But then if my mum's there, she was like, Joyu, Saimbro? Te Saimbro sukedo?
Don't, Mario.
Don't, Mario.
Bruv, that word, don't, is it a taunt? Like,
I've not heard that. I've not heard that phrase. You don't say that.
My pet. Yeah.
Don't mind on it.
That's basically So that's either like you're turning an English word into an Indian word. Yeah. But anyway.
You know what we would say? My mum would say "Samit."
Yeah.
Face off, innit?
Sagul, face off. Yeah.
કેટલો સામે થયો ઈ મેં તો એને ખાલી કીધું કે મારું બધું કામ કરી લઈશ. That's it. But it's what you don't say, which is the message in that statement is what you don't say. That is the fucking line, bro.
That's the line.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the other person can't either shuts the fuck up and listens to it and takes it and laughs it off because they haven't got their own comeback, which
a witty one, yeah.
A witty one where it kind of like inadvertently, subliminally.
Yeah, it's got to be a game because it's a game, bro. You can't. Can't. If someone gives you that, the only thing you can give back has to be indirect. You can't go direct, bro. Yeah, no, then you've lost.
You cheated. You cheated, bro. Because the other person can't go direct because they don't know how to. That's the thing. Indians can't go direct. It takes a lot of courage in it to go direct to pull someone out. You've got to do it inadvertently.
Yeah. It's true, man.
It's true.
That's hilarious, bro.
Bro, let me imagine this. Yeah, how would you react if one day, your kid had the phone on loudspeaker and your mum calls, bro, and says, "Chedosi, bro," or something like that? How would you react, bro?
Well, my mum says that.
I don't know, man. In the same context, bro. I remember I used to react. I used to be like, man, it does not sound.
It doesn't sound like. To me, those don't sound like the words to come out of a bar, bruv.
Of a friend, yeah.
of an away bar, bruv.
Dosi chat. I haven't heard that word for so long.
Dosi. Hey, bruv, you know we're going on holiday, innit? Yeah. On Thursday. You know where we're going? Doha.
Doha.
No. Bro, that's what they say. No. No, honey, likely, bro. It's so raw, bro. And they say baidi. No, honey, baidi, bhagi.
Bro, you know what? I'm going to tell you something now, yeah? Whenever you hear the word bhagi is always the second that follows. It is always.
No one ever says
it's so dramatic. Bro, yeah? Like, it's so, that sentence is so dramatic. It's basically in your head. So if someone says that to me, yeah? And you've heard that phrase.
Everyone,
right?
I think every single Gujarati's heard that phrase.
Yeah, when you're in and around someone and someone's talking about what's going on in the bloody market, yeah? Someone said to your parents or dad, anybody bhagi gay. So in your head, you're listening to this shit, yeah? All you can see is someone packing up their bags, running,
bro.
Literally
running. Like they're running track with a suitcase.
Yeah. So now you're imagining someone who's fucking lost the fucking shit, lost the plot, bro. Yeah, he's finished. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you know what? Yeah, hey, bro, this is how deep it is. They will say "Badi Bagigate," and then they'll say a random country, bro. Badi Bagigate, Dubai.
They don't even know, bro. I think she's gone to Dubai. She ain't got a passport to go to Dubai.
Bye. Bagigate, Dubai. Dubai, Bagigate.
Oh man,
mate. That's what it is, though, isn't it? Hill chair, bruv.
And I think over here you won't hear, unless you're from the proper Gun, yeah. You won't hear anyone in London saying that as often. But I think in India, when someone's on the phone, they'll say it left, right.
No, by gay.
Normal. Yeah, it's normal. No. I'm sorry. Mom, if someone, let me ask you a question. In this day and age, you went to your mum's house You picked up the phone, and then the first thing, right, Rajiv, huh? Kya go, bap? Doho kya go? You be like, excuse me? Do you understand, isn't it? Excuse me? This is not right, huh?
Bruv, if someone said that to me, yeah, I'd be like, Tara Dohani Gan marriage, bruv.
So yeah, that is how I would respond if someone called and said, "Che bap, che doho got it." It's very weird to do an episode without another person. So I hope you listeners have appreciated this one. But like I said, this is an experiment. So hopefully next week someone else will be here and it won't be me again on my jacks. But it was actually fun going through the episodes, trying to find some nuggets. There's been so many, and it's so hard to keep track of those situations in these episodes where I've completely lost it, or Mick's completely lost it, or Sittle's lost it, or Hiren, whoever it is that the guest that we've had. It just goes to show how much fun we have doing this podcast and putting out this content. Really hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Next week, we will be back. Please send us your feedback, your questions, any comments that you have, any topics that you would like for us to discuss. We will see you next week. Share the struggle, find the funny, and see you later, people. Bye.